After recently losing my job, I was looking for a bit of an excuse to get out of the house and maybe get a bit of exercise, take my mind off things. I remembered about the city bikes that I've seen around the city of Liverpool. I've never actually tried them, so I thought I'd give it a go. Taking a look at the website, it looked fairly easy. There was locations pretty much everywhere, or so I thought, and signing up wasn't too hard. There was a few glitches when I was trying to deposit money, but for all intents and purposes it was fairly simple. I headed out to go and find the nearest one to me, which just happened to be by a park close to mine. After a few minutes of walking I got there, but after I reviewed the map, I did realise that there was quite a few places around Liverpool that weren't really that close to them. A little bit later in the week I visited my brother using one of the city bikes, and I got to his, checked where the nearest station was to deposit it, and it was about a mile and a half away, so it was a pretty pointless journey. Picking up a bike was fairly easy. It was just a case of entering in your user number and PIN code, and then choosing which bike you'd like to use. I did find, after a few times of using them, that some bikes just wouldn't come out of their fitting for some reason. I'm not sure if it was to do with them being vandalised or out of order for some other reason. The other thing that I found was about 1 in every 3 bikes that I rented was actually a bit messed up. Whether it was something to do with the gears, the chain, or the front tyre was wonky, the brakes didn't work maybe. Some of them were pretty beat up. I'm sure that there is a regular team that comes out and checks them, but maybe I just had bad luck. I was hoping to record some footage on my knockoff GoPro, but for some reason or another it didn't seem to want to work. When you found a bike that did work, everything seemed to work perfectly. The gears were great, it rode well, and the bells, well, they were a bit funny looking, but they worked fine. If I'm being honest, the best thing about the Liverpool City Bikes was actually just getting out and seeing more of Liverpool. It was great to ride through some of the parks that I usually walk through with my dogs and see them from a different angle. It was quite fun. I haven't ridden a bike for quite a long time, so it was interesting learning to do that again. Each time I used one of the Liverpool City Bikes, I only ever spent about £2 or £3, apart from one day when I did accidentally leave it not pushed into the fitting properly and I was charged about £6 I think, but that was my fault. I would recommend using them, but they're not perfect. They are a bit wonky and, well, a little bit scruffy, but the price is good, and it's worth it just to see Liverpool from a new angle. I'm going to leave it here, so if you feel like subscribing to the channel, maybe being a bit generous to someone who's not that good at YouTube yet, feel free, I'd appreciate it.